Here's Tony Bastable reporting first on the Panther and then on that incredible beach buggy called the Lazer. Look at this.
I practically lay money that everybody watching this has at some time or another yearned to own a great vintage sports car, except that this great vintage sports car was built in 1974. Despite its external appearance, it really isn't a replica of the famous pre-war SS100, but the people who make it, that's Panther Cars, admit to the fact that it might just be a replica of the spirit of the famous pre-war SS100. However, it would be wrong to get the idea that the people at Panthers are just craftsman enthusiasts producing living legends for those of us who can afford oil wells. They just come up with this. Looks like the last word in beach buggies, doesn't it? It's actually called the Lazer, and it must be the only beach buggy in the world with a handmade aluminium body over a handmade steel chassis, just like its elder brother, and just like its elder brother, a straight 6 Jaguar engine under there, or of course if you prefer the V12. The Lazer will take you and your 2 passengers sitting neatly line abreast like that from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, and it will attain, we are told, a claimed top speed of in excess of 150 miles an hour. Just like the Big Brother 2, you get the Connolly leather, the wool Wilton carpeting, and so on, and of course the typical fun car price, about £8,500. But joking apart, there are people who might quite seriously say, what's the point of cars like these? They're uneconomical, they're very expensive to buy, and for a lot of purposes they're almost totally impractical. And yet in these inflationary and rather grim times we live in, they still continue to sell very well indeed. I wonder why that is. Could it be that if you own a car like this, or if you just happen to see one hurtle past you on the motorway, it does bring a little touch of style to the roads? Whereas, as far as the other one goes, perhaps it brings something else. A touch of nostalgia, could it be?